Hey guys, it's Manny Aragon from the Rolf Workshop Center for Structural Performance, and I want to post a um, video response to Isaac Osborne's great video on sit stand and uh, the exercises that he put in after that. There's a couple of exercises, great exercises that he suggested and shows. I am just going to show variations on standing because I think all of the advice he gave is solid. These are just something to add to what Isaac has posted in his video as options while you're standing. This is a great adjunct to that, I think, because it's something that I also work on with my clients. Pretty much everybody sits and stands. Many people sit for a living and suffer lots of pain and issues from that. So, okay, so here we go. I've got my standing desk, as he mentioned before, roughly 90 degrees. This one maybe is a little bit, I guess it's right at about 90 degrees. So it's just the right height for me. Though, if I'm standing here for a long period of time, if it's a short period of time, I just work. If it's a long period of time, I have a couple of variations because I tend to get a little bit sore in the low back, and I'll tend to fidget and do things like that. So sometimes maybe I'll lean forward to get drawn into the computer. So the first thing that I use is I use a 4-inch yoga brick. This is a hollow wood yoga brick that I got from yogaaccessories.com. I don't know if it'll be available forever from Yoga Accessories, but as of now, 2017, I've been probably buying these from them for maybe 5 years now, and they're still available. They're somewhere around 22 bucks shipped to your door. Sometimes they're on Amazon too, but it's this one. It's a hollow 4-inch yoga block from yogaaccessories.com. And what I do is it's the cheapest wooden yoga block that I've found that's decent. So the reason for wood as opposed to this foam one here, which I never use, I don't even know why it's here anymore. This is a kind of vesicle block from the old days, is that foam squishes. Wood, it doesn't really compress very much. And this is probably, I don't know if this is plywood or just regular wood, but what we're trying to accomplish with this, much like Isaac mentioned with the wooden chair in his video, is the wood gives superior feedback to your brain, basically through the sensors in your array throughout your body. So what we're trying to produce here is a neurological change, and that is going to get us our brain to keep us more upright and supported while we're working at the computer, so we don't tire and get sucked into it. So here's what we do. It's real simple. Put it between your legs, and what I do is, instead of smashing it together, I just move my feet together a little bit so that there's some tension in there, and it's starting to activate these adductors, these inner thigh muscles. And remember, the inner thigh muscles are at the very top of the adductors are where the iliopsoas, it's your deep core muscle, that set of muscles that attaches your legs to your trunk, and it would help. It's one of your primary postural muscles as well. It helps support your posture. It helps, so this action helps to engage your core muscles without you having to make an effort really. Feet are somewhat parallel, and then I just type away. Now this is good for the computer. I use the brick, actually when I started using the brick standing long periods of time is when I would cook for Thanksgiving. It's an all-day event, and my back sometimes gets a little bit sore. My feet get a little bit sore. My shoulders start getting sore. My neck starts getting sore. So I threw the brick in there, and boom, I could work for a lot longer without having to take a break and roll out or do yoga or something like that. So the brick can be real handy. The other thing is I work in bare feet. Isaac, I noticed, didn't wear shoes in his video or socks. I wear socks in my practice, but I wear the Injinji toe socks. So, if you feel like it's appropriate to, if you're in the bodywork community or a professional, and you can wear socks, great. If you can be barefoot, even better. Some of you are going to have to wear shoes. You just do your best. Wear as flat of a shoe as you can. That'd be my advice. Now, the second thing I have is an inexpensive wobble board. So what a wobble board is it's basically, you've got this circular support surface. In this case, it's a very big one. So this is an easy wobble board. You can get them a lot smaller than this. You can get adjustable ones. You can get real fancy ones. This one was probably $12 on Amazon. I bought it a number of years ago. I don't even know if I should give the brand or anything, because probably there are 100 brands of them on Amazon. When I bought it, there were about 20 different ones to choose from. Different price points, different quality, different builds. But I just got a real basic $12 one, and it serves its purpose. Now, it is a little bit hard, so for standing in bare feet, I would probably coat this, put a layer of neoprene on this. That'd be optimal. But if you're wearing shoes, or for a period of time with bare feet, this will work. Okay, but it can also be hard. So I just throw it there. On a wobble board, you want to step in the middle first so that you don't fall over, and then you just get onto the wobble board, and it's you can see I'm having to adjust my posture a little bit. So it's activating my core muscles as I do this. So it's keeping my glutes engaged, it's keeping my various back muscles engaged, keeping my deep core muscles engaged, and here I am typing away. It does raise me up a little bit, so I'm going to have to adjust my screen. And this is not the optimal angle of the screen. Ideally, we'd have the screen in front of us. So at home, I have a different setup. I have a nifty little box that I bought for 30 bucks that folds up, and I have my computer on the table, and I sit, and then when I'm ready to stand, I get rid of my chair, and I unfold my little nifty standing desk table, and it's the box that I got for 30 bucks, and then I just put my monitor and my keyboard on there, because their keyboards are mostly Bluetooth now, so you don't really need have all these wires that you're dealing with except for the monitor, and then you're set up, and you can do the same thing. You can use the brick, you can use the wobble board, and go back and forth between standing, sitting, and the exercises that Isaac showed, and also these things here. Super useful. I've used them for a number of years and really work. So hope that helps, and have fun.